What you see here is no ordinary line. It's a line that over 1 million people in Ontario are trying to overcome. It's the poverty line. The gap between rich and poor in Canada is getting bigger and bigger. While those at the top keep increasing their wealth, those at the bottom of our society are struggling to survive. What does this mean in people's lives? This is Susie, a single parent. She needs $26,800 a year to reach that magical poverty line, but Susie only receives $16,000 a year from social assistance. That's right, she's almost $10,000 below the line. Perhaps you're thinking that working full-time will get you above the line and out of poverty. Well, think again. Here's Paul, a single guy earning minimum wage. Unfortunately for Paul, Ontario's minimum wage has been frozen at $10.25 per hour since 2010. So even though he works full-time, he's still below the poverty line. He still struggles to pay the rent, buy food, and meet his other needs. What if you're disabled and simply can't work? Jim's Ontario disability benefits come to about $12,600 per year, so he's still almost $6,000 below the poverty line. Jim, Paul, and Susie, and thousands of people like them, don't get anywhere near enough income to meet their basic needs. No wonder over 400,000 people in Ontario have to turn to food banks each month to avoid starving. People in affordable housing are better off, but over 150,000 Ontario families are waiting and waiting for an affordable apartment. Here's a story about Emily. Hi, Emily.
Hi.
Emily is a single woman and she is unable to get a job. She receives a monthly welfare check of $626.
Yeah.
Emily was lucky. She found a place to live for only $500 per month. But things aren't as good as they seem. Soon after Emily receives her welfare check, there's a knock at her door. It's the landlord. After paying her rent, Emily has only $126 for the rest of the month. Emily has to buy groceries. She spends $60 at the supermarket. No treats. Now she has only $66 left. As the days go by, Emily's $66 and her food supply slowly shrink. There's still 10 days until Emily gets her next check. Her fridge is empty, and she's only got $6 in her pocket. She's got to eat somehow. So back goes Emily to the food bank. Emily's story is common among many people living in Ontario today. Does it have to be like this? No. What can you do?
Together, we can do more than bandage the wounds caused by poverty, but we can hit poverty at its core. We can move from charity, which is food banks, our meal programs, our shelters, to making a more just society for everyone. We can do this by meeting with or talking to our MPPs, saying more needs to be done to meet the needs of those living on social assistance or living on minimum wage. We can do this by talking about the issue with our friends, our neighbors, our churches, our community groups, so that this is an issue that's on the tip of everyone's tongue, so it can no longer be ignored. And we can do this by joining those who are the real experts on the issue, those who live with poverty every single day. We need to join them in their quest to challenge and change this world.
We can make a difference. You can make a difference. And together we can create a world where justice and mercy, where compassion and hope are the hallmarks of our society.